Okay, Fables Studios, second time visit for us to this one. How was 2013?
Oh, I enjoyed it a lot more this year than last year. Last year was really good, but it was very short. So I mean, I remember we had really cool gadgets where it was interactive, where you had to find your way, to get the right way out and everything. And it was good, but they really stepped it up this year. I mean, from the beginning, everything was very detailed. There was like a story behind every room you went into, and once again, it wasn't really big on scares. Kind of like the one next to it, Fear City. It was more about entertainment.
Well, it's not meant to be scary. We should point that out.
Yeah, it's not meant to be scary because
it's meant to be a carnival freak show.
It's a carnival freak show. It's meant for entertainment value, and it delivers. It delivers on entertainment value because I mean, every room I found pretty interesting. I thought it was, you wanted to see what was going to happen, what the story was. So I did enjoy it quite a bit. I mean, I thought it was really good. I don't know. Like I said, I would recommend it. I mean, if you're going to go see Fear City, you might as well do them both. Mm-hmm. Because I know we did the VIP for Fear City, so it was a little more money. But if you combine them both, it's still, I mean, throwing Fables in, that gives it a little more value to it. I mean, I really did enjoy it, so I would give it a 5. I think it's a 5. I mean, because if you did just see it by yourself, I think it's $15, so it's a pretty good value on that end. If you do the Fear City combo, like I said, I mean, Fear City's a little pricey. I mean, even though it's really well done and I mean, it's great to look at. But I would recommend this one. I'd say 5 chainsaws.
Fables Studios, I have to say, is unique among certain haunts. They bill themselves as the most interactive haunt you're going to go to. And last year was the first year for this haunt, and we went to it, and it was interactive. But I have to say that some of it was a little stagey. Some of it was a little and maybe it was a little bit overdone, and it was short. I still enjoyed it a lot, though. I thought it was great for a first time, and they really stepped it up this year. This year, they continued the interactive theme, but they had a bigger area, much more detailed sets. It was much longer. It was almost 20 minutes long, and it continues the theme of sort of a 1920s carnival traveling freak show. So every scene you go into is a vignette, and you stop, and you're told a story. Now, I have to admit that we don't really like a lot of storytelling because sometimes it can drag, and if the actors aren't good, you find yourself looking at your watch, and it's like, okay, come on. But it's not the way it is in Fables Studios. Every one of the vignettes is actually clever. I have to say, some are more clever than others. Towards the end, there were a couple of vignettes that kind of were just, They didn't seem to have a punchline, if you will, for lack of a better word, but there were a lot of good, clever, just bizarre actors in there, and good vignettes. One in particular is a fortune teller one, where they pick somebody, they have to pick a card, and then they go see a soothsayer that explains to you whether or not your card is good or bad.
Of course, I was the one that had to pick the card.
And Laura picked the card. And you go into this soothsayer area, and the soothsayer has a bird's head on, which is creepy in and of itself. And the soothsayer's speaking, and while the soothsayer's speaking, it starts floating, actually going up, and the atmosphere gets more ominous, and then all of a sudden a surprise comes out. Because, of course, no matter what card you pick, it's the bad card. And that was really well done. Nice vignette. It was fun. It was entertaining to watch, just see what was going to happen. And there were several scenes like that. There was also one with a carnival game where we had to play a carnival game, and then the winners got a prize at the end, and the prize was a bit of a surprise. And my favorite was the doll room. The doll room was really cool. There was this very bizarre-looking man. He had a doll in his hand, and he had a burlap sack on his face with like X's for eyes and a little squiggle for a mouth. It was just weird. And he was talking about his doll and all this. And then he makes you look for his doll, and poof, of course, his doll appears. And it's a live actor in this creepy doll costume. So all of a sudden, there's this live actor in the midst in this weird doll costume. And stuff like that is really good. Fables is different. It's not your traditional haunt experience. I think that's what they're going for, and I have to say, year 2 was excellent. I would definitely go again. Definitely a 5 out of 5 for me.